BeckyandKylie here, everybody. Welcome back to NBC, the only frontier. We got a special little treat for you today. We got Mr. Monopoly coming in to talk to us about what happened at NBC. Mr. M, where are you at? Where are you at? Let's have a shout out.
Well, hello.
Hey, Mr. M.
Yes.
How you doing? Well, that's great. Hey, Mr. M.
Yes.
What happened today at NBC?
Well, Miss Carrie, we started our afternoon off with intensity.
Intensity. Hey, intense.
Yes, indeed.
I like that. Gee, that's neat.
Yes. Anyways, this afternoon we did the D-Wave drill.
Hey, Mr. M.
Yes.
Do you think Mike Tyson would be an excellent candidate for intensity day?
Why, yes, I do.
Good. Oh, that's good. I do too. Mike Tyson, Mr. M, bit a man's ear off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you ever bitten a man's ear off?
Why, no, I can't say that I have.
I have. It's got me out of many a jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. Kind of tastes like hot dogs.
Hot dogs, you say?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, really? Well, the G-Wave is where you do foot fire, and then you'll slide left to the left, or right to the right.
Hey, that sounds really neat. You know, I go left, right on my Monopoly board all the time. That's the only way to do it.
Really? Well, if you were as good as the thimble, you would use your right hand.
Hi!
Yes?
Mr. M.
Yes!
I noticed you were talking about some foot fire. Is that kind of fire where you can roast some hot dogs over it?
Why, no, I'm afraid not.
Oh, gee, that's a crying shame. You know, because I really like hot dogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, if you could clone a hot dog, would you do it?
Why, yes, I
good.
would.
I would do it too. They become so abundant. They become our currency.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. You know, 50 hot dogs would equal roughly a nickel, depending on the strength of the yen.
The yen, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, well, interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Anyways, after dinner, we had our evening program.
Hey, Mr. M.
Yes?
I heard that evening program, there's a lot that goes down at evening program at the embassy camps. Why don't you tell me a little more about that?
My pleasure, Miss Carrie. Well, this evening, we had Miss Allie Chalk speak about commitment. Yes.
Allie Chalk, hey.
Yes?
She's a pretty cool gal. You know, she's pretty pretty.
She is indeed stunning, one might say.
Yeah.
Yes. And like we and Monopoly opened the community chest, Allie Chalk opened the commitment chest.
A commitment chest. Hey, Mr. M.
Yes?
What on earth is a commitment chest?
Well, Allie's commitment to her family is what she spoke about this evening.
Oh, gee,
yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yes.
Sounds like a real hoot.
A hoot, indeed.
All right.
After Miss Chalk spoke, we had all of our campers write a letter home to their family.
Oh, gee, that's really neat.
Yes,
Hey, Mr. M.
Yes?
What if... Hey, Mr. M.
Yes?
I've only written 2 letters in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One was to Don Cherry and one was to Mike Tyson.
Really?
Yeah, I told Don Cherry that I was way more intense than him and I knew more about hockey. It was really cool. He wrote back and said some things that I don't really particularly want to talk about. But hey, that's okay. And Mike Tyson? I told Mike Tyson that I really liked his tiger and that I could bite a man's ear off better than he could.
I don't doubt it, Miss Carrie.
Yeah, it's true.
You know who also likes hot dogs is the little dog.
The little dog, who's that? Is that some kind of Monopoly piece?
Why, yes.
I'm not following you. Oh, it is? Okay, good.
After evening program this evening, we had all of our campers head down to the boardwalk. I mean the pits.
Oh, hey, that sounds really neat. What's going on there?
Yes, this is where we had our intensity night.
Oh, that's right. We already touched on that, yeah.
Yes, and all of our campers moved from station to station doing such things as lunges or wall sits.
Well, that just sounds like a bundle of fun, doesn't it?
Why, yes, indeed.
Well, good.
And after our intensity night, we got together in our discussion groups and gave a spotlight.
Oh, gee. Hey!
Yes?
Mr. Rabbit, did they get really sweaty at intensity night?
Yes, some might say like the B.O. Railroad.
B.O. Railroad, what does that stand for?
Bad odor.
Oh, gee, I thought it might have stood for something else. I'm not quite sure what, but I didn't know it stood for that.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Rabbit.
Yes.
If you had the choice of being run over by the B.O. Railroad train for the rest of your life, or being in a D group, which one would you choose?
Well, I'd have to most certainly say that if the railroad was the back 10, I would choose the discussion group.
Oh, good. I was worried for a second. I guess I'm just a worrier. That's why my friends call me Whiskers.
Oh, Whiskers, you say?
Yeah.
Well, after our discussion groups, we sent our campers off to bed for lights out.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. You know, I'm getting kind of tired myself.
You know what I say to that?
What?
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 and go directly to jail.
All right. Well, you know, that's almost all the time we have. I got one last question for you. You know, Mr. M, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself?
Why, yes, I would.
Oh, good. That's a good answer, because I would do it too. You know, I smother myself in brown mustard and relish. I'd be so delicious.
Yes.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We'll talk to you later. Yeah, all right. Hey, we're going to have another special guest for you next week. We're going to get Albert Einstein in here and pick his brain. It's going to be really good. That's right. What? Well, apparently Albert Einstein has been dead for over 40 years. You know what? We'll try and get him anyway. Cubs win. Cubs win.